Hi, I'm Kathy.
How long have you been with Easy Street?
13 years,
How long have you had your license?
16 years,
Okay, so you spent 3 years where before Easy Street?
4 other places.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot of moves. What made you keep moving?
It just didn't feel like home, and it didn't have all the tools I needed, and I got lost in the shuffle with the bigger companies. Did I mention that cameras put 20 pounds on in 10 years? Okay.
So clearly that's not what we're worried about. But I guess what I want to know is how did you find Easy Street?
Oh my God, that's a funny story. It was actually in the newspaper.
Oh, that old thing.
Yeah, yeah. So I came and I interviewed with Chip, and
Okay.
yeah, and it felt right, and they had everything I needed. I learned more in 2 months than I had in 2 years by myself.
Okay, wow. What would you say were some of those things that you think that you needed that you weren't getting before?
I I started to learn about the market, which was a tool that you needed to show value. I started to learn about everything, the new homes, the area, Vegas is an island, the water. I didn't know anything. Like I said, I got lost in the shuffle and I was just winging it. And then when I met Easy Street and I met Chip, mostly because he just, like I said, I learned so much from him that I was really getting it then.
Okay. And the broker here, Brett. Do
Oh
you
my
think
God, I
he's
love Brett.
okay? So we've heard. What do you think that he does differently than your other brokers?
Well, Brett, first of all, doesn't sell, and because we have leads, that's huge. A lot of the companies, of course, I do the recruiting, so I know that I hear these stories that they're not getting the leads that the broker is selling as well. So then you're not getting his attention as well. But Brett doesn't sell. I can call him at 11 o'clock at night. If he's up, he will take my call, absolutely.
Okay. Now you just mentioned you do recruiting, but you do sell still.
Of course, because our leads are, I'm not going to give that up. The only reason I recruit now is because I totally believe in Easy Street. I really do. I remember, like I said, how I got lost in the shuffle. We have all the tools if you're serious about being a realtor.
Okay. Well, your experience to know that the market has changed so many times in the whole time that you've been a realtor, and recently now with the pandemic, it's really affected other brokerages, and other agents. How do you feel your business has been during the pandemic?
This is what I've been telling everybody. Besides the obvious, COVID has been wonderful for me.
Wow.
Buyers, there's still buyers. We have no inventory, as you know, Alicia, right? So I'm just working.
Now, I know from some of the agents that you've actually been able to get these new agents up and running. How have you been able to do that?
So in order, the way when we changed our lead commissions, there was 1 month that I would have made $4,600 more. So I was like, okay, I want to play this too. So I had to learn how to take my real estate to another level with somebody else, which is hard for me because I don't play well with others, right? But anyways, what I figured out in staying with because also I think that I would make more money if we take that, right? But the recruiting allowed me to see agents who were serious, but I remember not having money in the beginning. And so if I see them working, now I can teach them. I will take them, I will teach them, they can do a few deals together, and they're making a little money, and it helps me because I don't have to be out in the field all the time now.
So
right?
what you're saying is you're sharing your deals
Oh,
and helping them
absolutely.
get to work.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wow. So how many agents have you done that with, let's say, in the last year?
This last year, one, two, I think four.
That's a good number. I mean, to be able to share deals with 4 different people means that there's business to be had.
Oh, there's a lot of business to be had. I could have business all day long. You just got to make the dials, right?
Wow. Okay. So then, I guess what I'd like to ask you, there's an agent here who we haven't spoken with yet that he's said you've been so instrumental in his business, Ahmed.
Oh, I love Ahmed. Yes, he's been here, 6 months, I believe.
A little bit more than that, I think.
Is it? And he's already like on his 6th deal, I believe.
Would that be in part that
And
he's
that's
bringing the
4
deals?
with me.
Okay.
And I believe the other 2 are from our leads.
Wow. So, do you feel that the new agents are reporting back to you that when they actually are making the dials, hitting the prospecting
Oh.
pool, taking leads, they're making money?
People are happy. Yes. I don't lie about the leads, even though I know Chip says, don't say that, don't push the leads. Not everybody can work the leads. I'm here to tell you that's all I've worked for 13 years. I should probably do my business a little bit differently. I should listen to Chip more, but the leads work for me. And we have all the tools that you can get them to trust you, right? That's what they need. They need somebody that shows value and who knows what they're doing and who really cares.
Okay, so I know you're not a techie,
Not
right?
tech-hearted.
I know we all have that moment. I have a millennial at home that helps me. So my question is, even for somebody who is not tech savvy, does the CRM work for you?
Oh my God, that's what I tell people too. If I can work it, anybody can work it. It's like my personal little secretary.
Awesome. Would you give an example of how it helps you keep your business in line?
Well, when I take the lead, first it drops right into my database, right? I can call it from my computer. I leave all my notes on there, all my reminders. I can see what they're looking at. I can see all the emails I've sent, the text, everything. So when I get to their file, everything's there.
If you had to pick one thing that stood out in your mind the most about your experience at Easy Street that you'd like to share with somebody, what would that be?
An experience. I've been here a little while. Can I tell you what I love about Easy Street?
Absolutely.
Okay. I always say they don't call it Easy Street for nothing. It's so true. We have all the tools. For me, I think the most simple way to explain it is it's a family with a touch of corporation and no franchise fees.
There you go. That's actually
No
perfect.
fees, no fees.
Right. And do you actually like coming into work?
I love it.
Have you ever
I would
said that
never
before?
I would never work anywhere that I didn't love.
Okay.
Ever.
So what is a piece of advice you would give to somebody who maybe is struggling right now at their brokerage? They're not sure what to do and what to look for. What advice would you have for that agent?
I would ask them what they need first of all. But as far as Easy Street goes, what's great about us is we work around your schedule. Anything that you may need, we are here to support you most of all. We have the classes that are going to teach you everything. So I don't think it gets any better than that. There's the leads as well. What else do you need?
Okay. You know, we just had a veteran agent in here, Martin Edge, who's been in the
I love
business for
Martin.
like 30 years. And I want to put the same question to you. As a veteran agent with tons of experience under your belt, do you feel that the training and support that are offered at East Street will benefit an agent such as yourself as well? Not just
Absolutely, absolutely. I've been taking more of them. I have to take classes more than the average person. So Alicia, as you know, is my mini Chip. So I mean, these two people to me, you and Chip, I couldn't do it without you. I don't think any of us could really be where we are without, especially Chip. And now that you're learning from him, you helped me so much.
Wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean, this is home. And it's the one thing that we've heard consistently throughout all of the interviews that pretty much everybody feels like home. So I guess lastly, what I'd like to ask then is, so since it feels like home, it's not just a place to play, are you able to feel like these people have your back professionally and just provide an environment for you where you feel safe to thrive?
Absolutely. That's the synergy that we're building around here. We want people who are on the same page, that we are all working and we all are willing to share and learn and grow together.
Is there a price here for that sharing? Meaning, like, you know, when we hear from the other agents that if they want help, they have to either wait in line to see their broker or take on and get a
Oh, we have
mentor,
enough
they have to
people.
pay.
Yeah, we get so busy here. There's enough of us though. If you can't reach me, you're gonna reach Alicia, or you can reach Justin or Chip or Kirsten or whoever you may need. Somebody's going to help you. One of us can help you.
And is there a cost for that?
I wouldn't say the cost is.
Meaning like a mentor, like some brokerages say, well, if you really want help and you want to be guided, they
Oh.
require you to take on a mentor and pay the mentor.
We have so many options like that. Yes, of course. We have people who are building teams. They have that option. They have the option of going on their own, but yet still have the support. They have the option of working with me and earning a little as
But they
they're
never
learning.
have to pay anybody for help.
But no, they don't have to pay anybody. No.
Right. Well, that's what we found when I've talked to a few agents, that there's a cost for just even simple questions like, you know.
Oh, yes,
Right.
You're right. I've heard that. No, we don't have that.
So if there's somebody has a question, they can call any one of these agents, and these agents will answer.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's actually awesome. I mean, when you talk to somebody who's been in the business a good amount of time, you have a better feel for what happens out there in the industry. Been there, tried that. What's the most, you know, what succeeds? So I think that you're a perfect example of that. Lastly, you said you love the leads, and then have you gotten referrals from those leads?
All my business is from the leads or the referrals. I think there's like 5 people in my database, including myself, that I sold homes to that didn't come from there.
So safe to say, if you work the leads, put the time in, you can find
Absolutely.
success.
Absolutely.
Okay, and that's it. Thank you so much.